It's like with those terms, some people probably be like, you know what, I'm taking that million.
Say the way, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see this man's face right here? This man chose to do 1 year in prison instead of sending back the $1 million that was accidentally sent to his bank account. Somebody accidentally sent the money to his account, and they said, hey, look here, bro. If you don't send that money back, we gonna send you to prison for a year. He said, cool. Yeah, you gotta calculate it. You gotta calculate it. If the only way you getting this money back is me sending it back, then you're not gonna get it back. Because if 12 months in prison gonna get me $1 million, as opposed to me being free, knowing I ain't gonna make $1 million in 12 months. Because what you're not gonna do is have me outside and then me looking at my wife, looking at the calendar and being like, July 7th, I would have been out with $1 million. I've been free all the time and still ain't got $1 million. Because with a lot of people, you know what I mean, you might be talking about somebody who done been in jail before. Prison don't really threaten everybody. Everybody ain't scared to go. Because a lot of times what you saying is, all right, you going to go here. You ain't got to get up and go to work no more, really. You going to be in there with a couple of your cousins. You going to get free food, place to stay. You don't know what outside may look like. And there's a few people that just going to be like, bro, I'm not going to let prison time stand in the way of my blessing. You understand what I'm saying? That man might have read the Bible. Hey, you know, Joseph went to prison. He ended up becoming the second most powerful man in Egypt after his brothers betrayed him. They sold him into slavery. He spent 2 years in prison. Martin Luther King went to jail. Hey, Malcolm X went, hey, I'll go. And I'm going to come out to $1 million. I'm going to go. I would take it out before I go, though.
Uh-huh.
Because when you come out, it ain't going to be there. The government, they didn't do anything. You better get that money on out of there. Get that money on out of there.
I would love to hear your thoughts.
Man.
Would you keep it, Shir? Would you keep it and go on in there? get on lockdown.
I don't know.
They accidentally sent it to you.
Now, I mean, I know a lot of, it'd be like different posts. Like, well, this man, he chose to do it, but I'm paying back. And I do agree with Shula said. He said some people, they don't. Prison don't phase them. Jail time don't phase them. But me, on the other end, it's a little different. It's a little different, when they do those posts and they say, well, would you slap your mama for $1 million? That's different than going to prison. Mm-hmm. So for me, it'll be just maybe a little different. Could I go to prison? I don't know. I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't last.
You don't think you would?
I ain't gonna say I wouldn't last, but I just don't want to go. It's just the point. I do not want to go. Not for no $1 million. In today's money, $1 million is like it is. It's a life. It's a lot of money. But $1 million, according to who? Because you can give $1 million to someone and it can be gone within less than 6 months if you don't know what to do with it. But, but so that's what I'm saying. Like I said, you have to really think about that thing. I'm like, you know what? Mm-hmm. For me, I give it back. Mm-hmm. But that's just me. Mm-hmm. I will give it back.
Okay.
And I mean, some people say, nah, I go on up in there. I go on in there and be in that joint. just don't know. No, I would want my $1 million another way. I would want me $1 million another way. That's my take.
Okay.
Well, now what about you?
See you next year. No, I'm just.
But you gonna leave me? You gonna leave me out here with that $1 million?
I'm going to work for $1 million. I'm going to work. Nah, I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
You know
No,
it ain't gonna be no $1 million when you get out. It ain't gonna be no $1 million if you get out.
Yeah, but if you got it.
So I gotta wait until you get out of prison before I touch any other $1 million.
I went on a 1-year trip.
Sam, did you? So you mean tell me I couldn't touch it? And let
No. You got the $1 million. He had to be able. He either gave it back. He either had a choice of giving it back and not going to prison, or keeping it and going to prison for a year. So he went to prison knowing that he got $1 million out there. And that's basically like what Shooter was saying, said 12 months. He said, I've been free for a long time and I ain't never came across no $1 million yet. So if I just, go ahead, do prison for 1 year, 12 months.
The government gonna want they cut. You ain't finna get $1 million for nothing. They're gonna tax it. Yeah.
They gonna what?
They're gonna tax it.
No, it was automatically placed in his.
And like I said, yeah, you're right. And yeah, it was automatically placed into his bank account.
But would that be considered as earned income?
And guess what? On that earned income, how much you gonna pay taxes on? Every year. Come on now.
But would that be it? But in order for it to be taxed, it would have to be considered as earned income. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know.
Is it by going to prison? You earned it. So they go. Alright, they're gonna want their fair share.
Are you sure about that?
I'm just saying.
They're
not gonna give you no $1 million. Yeah, if you go to prison, they're not gonna give you no $1 million. And you think for the next filing year, fiscal year, the next filing year, you don't have to pay nothing. Taxes, at least taxes on that.
I see what you're saying, but it has to be qualified as earned income in order for that to happen. That's all I'm saying. If they consider it as earned income, yes, he'd be taxed.
So it's gonna be less than $1 million.
Yeah, it's gonna be less than $1 million.
Exactly. They gonna tax.
Probably.
They gonna tax it.
If they gonna tax it, you leaving maybe out of there with almost $700,000.
Exactly. So now.
But they gonna probably tax.
So exactly.
Probably around $700,000 you'll be able to actually have, if not a little bit lesser than that.
I'm just saying. I mean, but that's at the most point. But I'm just
I'm not going to jail. I'm not gonna go to jail. There's plenty of ways to make $1 million, and you can find a way to do it without actually spending time. And the reason why I choose not to go to prison is because my time is valuable to me. That's a year you can't get back.
You sure can. You
can't get that year back and that time. So time is very important to me more than money is. I can use my time to make more money. And somebody out there is making millions of dollars. So they know how to do it, obviously, without even going to jail. So I just have to learn how to do that. And if I learn how to do that, then I can make $1 million without having to go to jail, just like Shir said. Without having to go to prison. So yes, we on team no prison for us.
I can't.
For $1 million. Because it stays on your record and everything.
Yeah, you're not getting that. No, you would be
I love my time.
Yeah.
But I was just doing a little. I was being,
But now to the person, but it's like I said, it's different for the person who's already been. Now, if this person has already gone to prison, then
nothing else to lose. They say I done been
Yeah,
anyway, and
I
I'm
done
good.
been anyway, and it's already. Then yeah, I can see that part. Yes, I can. I can see that part because, like I said, it's different when you come out of prison. You know what I'm saying? They say you free, but you free physically, but you know you still have limitations out here. So I can see that. You know, when people they don't supposed to do it, but you know it's harder for a person to either find a job or to do this or to that, or to bounce back after prison.
Now, some do,
right?
that,
Yeah,
know.
Some do, and they have done well, and that's not an excuse. So you know, but yeah, he probably was one of the ones that already been. He was like, "What's another year?" And if that's
and then you'll be able to see, you know, what they're talking about, you know. Hey, so what are your thoughts on it? Would you go to prison for $1 million? You get that in a year. Just go there. They accidentally. Now we didn't think about this real quick.
Okay.
What if they had gotten a lawyer or something like that instead of, because remember it said that the money was accidentally put into his bank account. But
so
you know he would have, because it was accidentally put in there. Then it wasn't his. So
right,
technically you would have to give it back. I would, you know, as far as like giving it back, because I know that's not my money, and with integrity and being integral, you know, and what God would want us to do. Hey man.
You
get that money back. You have to give it back.
You got to give it back.
You got to give it back. And so with integrity,
absolutely,
that's what we have to uphold, and we give the money back. And I would want to too, because you know, there, like I said, plenty of ways to make $1 million and more, and
just have peace of mind.
And a peace of mind, yeah.
Right? Because you know, I'm just saying, you already know. You know, as soon as he got out of the prison or whether he got $1 million, here come everybody with the hands out. You already know. Or either that's why I say, if you're not financial educated, or just have some education about finances, then I mean that $1 million gonna be gone just like that if you don't know what to do with it.
And it'll be just like you
never
had
it. You never had it. So
they say 80% of lottery winners go broke within, I think, 3 to 5 years, something like that. So when you get a windfall, and that kind of shows you that if you're not good with money, it doesn't matter about the amount.
That's right.
It's just because people think I just need more money, but
no.
If you don't do well with the little bit that you have, or maybe not as much as you would think, you know, like the $1 million, if you can't handle $1,000 or $10,000,
no, bring that number down.
What makes you think that having $1 million would make anything better?
Right.
So it's about the knowledge, you know. So
it can be, we said 1,000. I say $1,000, $500, just with the earned income that you get in. What do you do with that?
Yeah. So that's
you know,
important.
so $1 million. I mean, if you don't have, like I said, some type of if you're not grounded, if you don't have some type of education in finances, or you know, if you have a plan for it and you telling it where it's gonna go and not the money telling where you to go,
tell it to go to work.
Then
tell it to go to work.
It is null and void. It don't even matter. You know.
If you don't tell your money where to go,
I already know.
If you don't tell your money where to go, you won't know where it went.
You already know.
All right.
You gonna have.
That's not my quote. I got that from. Actually, it was Dave Ramsey, but somebody else said
it.
I think before he said he got it from them or something like that. So, but anyway, not my quote. But it's just like, you think about it though. It's true. If you don't tell your money where to go, you will not know where it went, because it'll be just everywhere.
It'll be gone.
And because how many at the end of the month are at the end of the week, or after your paycheck, and then at the end of that day, week, whatever month, and you're like, where did all this money go?
And some people,
you can't even tell where it went.
Right. Some people say, "Hey, even before I even get the check, it's already spoken for." So,
Yeah.
you know, so that's why I said, $1 million ain't gonna, what's $1 million? We
Yeah,
go
so
back
not
to
going
what I
prison.
said.
Yeah.
What's $1 million? Literally. What is $1 million is a whole lot if you know what to do with it. But if you don't know what to do with it, and some people like, oh, I know what to do with it. The first thing I'm gonna do with it is I'm gonna
and ain't. And ain't. I tell you. But what do you think about it? What's your thoughts on it? Would you go to jail? Would you go to prison for the $1 million and you can keep it? And you're out of there 12 months, you got your $1 million? Or would you just turn it back in and stay the way you are? Okay? It's like, with those terms, some people probably be like, you know what, I'm taking that $1 million.
Stay the way you are.
Say, if I stay the way I am and then take the $1 million, what? What type of question? Well, you know, just want to hear you. We'd love to hear you in the comment section below. Like that comment section up. Also, if you like the video, make sure you like the video. Give it a like, thumbs up, okay? Get us up to 1,000 likes. We would love for that to happen, okay? And then also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel most importantly. And for those who have subscribed to the channel, thank you for your subscription. And if you and also hit the notification bell so you get every video that we send out, so you will not miss any videos, okay? I'm John and she's
Shir, and we'll see you in the next video.